Good evening, everyone. My topic is the lesson 16, which is role playing and simulation. I am Loajan Dayaganan, the presenter. Before I proceed to my discussion, let me first read the learning objectives. First is discuss role play and simulation as instructional strategies. Explain how role play and simulation are used in elementary social studies instruction. Develop a lesson plan that uses role play or simulation in elementary social studies. Role playing and simulation are strategies categorized under creative dramatics along with dramatic play and mock trial. So, role play and simulation are teaching strategies that use drama and acting to help students learn by doing. They are called creative dramatics because students express ideas, emotions, and lessons through performance. Also, role playing is an unrehearsed dramatic presentation that enables participants to explore alternatives solutions to a given problem. It is according to Chapin 2013. So, role playing, it doesn't need a script. Students act naturally and think on the spot to find different ways to solve a situation or understand an issue. Next is role play and simulation are founded on the experiential learning theory of Dewey 1938 and Kolb's 1975, which believes that students learn best when they are presented with concrete experiences they can reflect on, analyze, and test a new situation. So this method are based on the idea that people learn best from experience. Students learn by participating in the activities, then reflecting on what they have experienced. Next, in social studies, these two strategies are useful in examining abstract concepts, controversial issues, and topics that entail an animation. Next is the role play and simulation can both be implemented through these 5 steps. First is the initiation and direction. This involves setting the stage for the role play or simulation by identifying and discussing the problems to resolve or situations to be experienced by the students. So, initiation and direction, the teacher introduces the problem or topic and prepare students to understand what they be acting on or simulating. Next is describing the scenario. The teacher presents the situation through explicit instruction or media presentation, like showing a picture, watching a video, reading a story, or etc. So the teacher, here in describing the scenario, the teacher explain the situation in details and may use visuals or short stories to help students imagine the scene better. Next is assigning rules. Assigning rules, the teacher selects members of the class and assign them characters. The actors and actresses and audience are then briefed about the rules. In role play, a short rehearsal may take place before proceeding in the next part. So, assigning rules, each student is given a rule and instruction on what to do. The audience is also told what to observe so everyone participates in learning. So, the audience in the last part or at the end will ask questions based on their observations. Fourth is enactment. Students present their scenarios or engage in the simulation rather. So this is the actual performance. Students act out the situation as if it were real, showing how they understand and apply what they've learned. Last is debriefing. Debriefing is considered as the most integral part because because reflection, generalization, and conclusion take place here. Character and audience process their actions and feeling and pose questions. In roleplay, switching in rules may be done to offer alternative solutions. So, debriefing is after the performance. So that students discuss what happened, what they learned, and what they would do differently. This reflection turns experience into real understanding. So here, the audience will ask questions based on their observations. Next is the advantages. Roleplay and simulation present many advantages. The reason why it is popular strategy among social studies teachers. First is they make abstract concepts and ideas more concrete by letting the students experience them in a safe and non-threatening way. So roleplay helps students understand difficult topics by experiencing them in a safe environment where make mistakes are okay. Next is they promote critical thinking and decision making skills. So students must think, solve problems, and make choices during the activity, helping them develop logical and independent thinking. Also, acting as different people allows students to understand other feelings and viewpoints, which strengthens emotional and social understanding. Last is students do not only offer solutions to real world problems but also think how others might feel and what consequences they may face. So roleplay encourages students to be thoughtful and considerate not just about what actions to take but how those actions affect others. Last is tips for the teachers. First is knowing your students. Knowing your students is choosing students who are timid to perform may affect the conduct or the activity, especially if they are given crucial rules. But it is important also to give everyone a chance to act, not just those who always volunteer. So know your students is teachers should assign rules according to the student's confidence and comfort level. Shy students can start with smaller parts until they gain confidence. Next is constantly remind students that the rule represents the character and not their classmates to avoid typecasting. So constantly remind students that the rule presents the character and not their classmates. This prevents teasing or negative comments, reminding everyone that they are only acting, not judging their classmates, their classmates. Next is assign tasks to the audience. While watching, they can write their observations of or note questions that will be entertained in the debriefing part. So, students who aren't acting can write notes, record observation, or prepare questions. This keeps the entire class involved and can be more focused. So, that's why it is important to assign tasks to the audience. To in order for also the students that are not involved in the situation can be part of it. Next is fourth is the for computerized simulation. Always review the content. Some themes, scenes, and language might not be suitable for elementary students, so it is important for its teachers to check digital or video simulation first to ensure to ensure if they are appropriate or aligned with the student's level. So last is beware of your own rule as a teacher. The teacher may guide the activity, explain parts that are confusing, or observe quietly and depending on what students need during the performance. So beware of your own rules as a teacher. The teacher may act as a coach, clarifier, discussant, or observer, depending on the readiness and ability of the students. So that would be all. Thank you.